Hi, my name is LENDY and I'm the creator of this channel. I'm actually hoping that nobody runs into this video because this video is actually a video to myself in the future from now. So I actually hope that no one actually sees this except for me 5 years from now. The year is 2020 and I'm currently 20 years old, and this is a video to my future self in 2025 when I'm 25 years old. Anyone can actually do this. You don't even have to be a creator. You can just make a video talking to yourself in the future, and then in that future you're going to look back at that video and you'll be like, "Wow," or it'll be like you'll reminisce about that time that you made the video. And this is basically an attempt to that. So this is me talking to my future self 5 years from now. So the first thing I want to ask you, my future self, the first thing I have to ask, do you have a girlfriend? I kind of joke about this all the time in my head. I'll say, like, I don't really mind if I'm single for the rest of my life because I don't really try or attempt to date anyone. I never really try, I never really care to actually try. So I always like think about it. Do I actually have a girlfriend in 2025? That would be pretty crazy. And then the next thing I want to ask myself is, do I still make YouTube videos? Is YouTube even still a thing? Do people even make videos anymore? Or have they all just gone somewhere else and they all upload there now? That's another thing I really wanted to know. Another thing I wanted to know is, have you graduated college? Do you even care about school? Or did you actually graduate and now you have a job? I mean, like, you have like a real job now. That's the other thing I wanted to know. And also, do you live a drama-free life? Because I actually take pride right now in actually like having a drama-free life. Like, I've realized that I live an extremely simple life, and I do not take that for granted at all. I always remind myself every day about how good I have it just living simple, just like not having a lot of drama, because there's a lot of people, and it always amazes me, that willingly involve themselves in drama and then complain about it. But I've somehow, year after year, just managed to just completely dodge that. And I'm talking to you, my future self. Have you been able to keep on doing that like I'm doing right now? The next thing I want to ask is, are you more fashionable? A lot of times these days, I'm just lazy. Like, I just throw on whatever and I just go outside. And sometimes just like, man, I know I could do better than this. Just give me some time. Just give me a year or two or something like that. So 5 years from now, I'm asking you, my future self, are you more fashionable? Do you dress nicer? Or are you still kind of lazy, like bummy? Or are you just like a casual type? That's what I want to know. The next thing I want to know is, where do you live? Do you still live in New Jersey or do you live somewhere else? Do you live in a fancy apartment? Do you live in a small house? Do you live in a big house? Do you live in a shitty apartment? And also, what is your financial status like? Have you made a lot more money? Are you struggling or have you made a lot of money? And the next thing I want to ask is, are you in shape? Do you go to the gym regularly? I hope in the future me is not looking down at my gut right now and is just like, oh man, I completely failed that part. I hope that's not it. Like, I'm gonna try my best to stay in shape. And the next thing I want to ask is, are you dead? I know it sounds kind of strange, but you never know. Maybe I'm dead. And it wouldn't make sense because if I was dead, how would I be reacting to a video of me in the past talking to a future version, because I would be dead. But I just kind of want to ask just in case, because you never know. Are you dead? And the next thing I want to ask, probably one of the most important questions, do you still like anime? Recently, I've actually acquired like a newfound love for anime where I'll watch an anime and I won't just watch it and then finish it. I'll go deep into that anime. I'll study that anime and I'll know like everything about it. And that's like recently what I've been doing. So, are you still doing that or do you not like anime anymore? Have you moved on to something else and you like something else now? The next thing I want to ask myself, you, my future self, is, what is your favorite anime? Like, what anime are airing like right now in that future that you like most? If that is, if you still watch anime. All right. And the last thing, last but not least, most importantly, that I have to ask you, my future self in 2025, is what is most different about you right now than the me right now? So, what is most different about me in 2025 when I'm 25 years old than me right now in 2020 as I'm 20 years old? What is most different? What has changed the most about me? And that's basically it. That's all I want to ask my future self. The thing about this type of video is it can be kind of dangerous because if I went into this and I said, okay, my future self, I better be like this, I better be like that, I better be like that, it's going to set expectations that could be harmful to me in the future self. So when I'm 25, let's say I struggle with something and I look back at this video, I'm like, I might be like, oh, I'm such a failure. Oh, I can't believe it. I can't believe that I didn't accomplish anything. So I was very careful with this video to not like set anything too high or set the expectations too high. Of course, it'll be good if I break through the expectations, but I don't want to be like hurt in the future by looking at this. I want to look back at it and reminisce. So hopefully that's what this does. Hopefully that's what you, my future self, looks back at this and thinks. I hope no one runs into this video. Please, God. I really do. I really hope no one sees this because this is just for me, for my future self. Of course, if you do happen to run into this video, you can do it yourself too, but that's basically it. All right, I'm out.